Lemon, lime, soda, skies, lucky like a four-leaf clover. Strawberry, slice of life, singing with a sip of nectar. Sweet like honey on a summer day, I'll stick with you through the wind and the rain. Sweet like honey on a summer night, like a busy bee, take a flight. 3, 2, 1, go! Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey, sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day.
Yo, yo, hey chat. Let's get my volume properly. Seems good. I'm gonna do a quick check. Because I can. Through the wind and the rain. All right, so then I just need to say something real quick. All right, my volume is indeed just how I like it. We can switch right over there. Hey guys, how you doing? How's everybody feeling this lovely Tuesday? Tuesday, innit? Need to take a water sip. Hi, Minx. I see you're redeeming emeralds. Ha. stretched during the ad break. So we good. I'm a little surprised you don't play that game, Minx. Only Cole steals subscriptions from me. How's life? Sorry they missed stream yesterday. I woke up about the same time that I did today, I guess, but I woke up more tired and I thought that I could stream at... I was getting ready to stream at 3. I thought I could start at 4 because I was starting a little bit late. And that was fine. But then I made a deck box out of an old coffee instant... The Dow Egbert's instant coffee box is like the exact right size to be a magic card box. And so I made one of those just on a whim. And suddenly it was like 5 o'clock. And I'm like, well, fuck. I don't want to start at 5 because I don't want to keep streaming until like 8 or 9. So I called it. And instead I'm streaming today. And I'm late today too. But I started at 3:30 and that's fine. Okay, I just want to show. My fucking Minecraft has this message. This text is hard to read at default resolution, but at 1060p, or I assume that's what it says, it's fine. Those fuckers. Okay, so ever since my move here, which has been like not a year yet, but I haven't been using my Stream Deck. I've just been using hotkeys on my keyboard, which is fine. The Stream Deck just is programmed to do the keyboard hotkeys for you. It doesn't add keys to your keyboard. But when I was visiting the States, I had it set that I had a certain key combination to change my size to small or to default or to various things. And that works better for some other things that I'm doing, because then I'm actually making myself smaller rather than just making, like when I switch over to gaming right now and then back, my model's not actually changing size. I'm just shrinking the window. And that's fine. But if I am in a collab with somebody or something and I want to have, people scattered around the room, then I can't do that if my model's small. And I can't get big to say hi and like do a good girl to people easily if just the screen that small. So I need to set that, and what I can do is I can have on a keystroke, it both changes the scene and also changes my model size at the same time, so it looks the same, but it lets me keep the actual model window the same size. Sorry, I'm just babbling. It's just something that I have thought of. Sorry again for missing stream yesterday. It's no big deal. I'm here today, but I still would prefer to be here on regular schedules. I'm kind of tempted. It's Minecraft Monday, but part of me says I want to do more reaction streams. I feel like even though I know that I can't stream that much more and I'm streaming plenty and it's not like anything, I have a lot of dead time, but I also feel like there's not enough time to do all the streaming that I want to do. and it's weird. I'm going to switch into Minecraft for a bit. I think the frog might just not be getting on, and I should potentially... I'm not going to unwhitelist her, but... Anyway, there's a minx with a rocket. I see people playing Hightail a bunch, and I'm kind of interested. But it's like $30, and it doesn't seem that much different than Minecraft that I don't know. If I got a free demo of it, I would be interested to play. You're farming the phantoms. Oh, right. Yesterday I died a bunch and lost some stuff to piglins. I think I actually only died the one time. And I still got my 3 ancient debris and my netherite scrap. And I lost my armor template, but I have the smithing template, and so that's pretty cool. You have a stack in 44? That's so much, Minx. Yeah, that was all last week. So I managed to keep most of my important stuff. I kept my armored wings, which, like I said at the time, would be... If I lost the diamond elytra, I would be pretty upset. Because those are rare. But the rest of it, it sucks, but I barely notice it. Ooh, you finished wood farm. Like semi-auto? You have classes today. The TNT wouldn't stop. Uh-oh. Something not quite right with it. Alright, so 2 daily emeralds for minks. And a caged. And 3 regulars, so a total of 40. How are you so rich? Got that grind mindset. You do, it's true. Which is funny because you said that you were saving it for like a good item on rate up. But then when I put some items in that you really wanted and had them rate up, you didn't spend that many emeralds. So you're really just saving them to save them. Minx, are you the type of person that plays like a RPG video game and they give you all these like potions of strength and healing potions and stuff, and at the end of the game you have like 40 potions of strength that you've never used because you were saving them for a rainy day? Does that describe you? I don't have space in my box. I need to... Characters and level up mats. Level up materials I kind of get for like Genshin, that you have to save them because you will always be spending them. So that one I get. I also need to take my loot box out because I have loot. Ooh, let's go. Did I hear that they increased the level cap, so now you can get to like level 100? That must take so many materials. 90 already takes an incredible amount. Unless they lowered that a little bit, which would have been cool of them, but it's Hoyover, so I don't think they do cool cost-saving things like that. I'm going to go all in. Holy shit. Oh, we got something. Trident. Helmet. Losing 50-50 to a C6 character. Ooh. Dang, I didn't deposit diamonds before this. I must have had... I didn't get so many diamonds, so I don't know how many I had on me. Cool. Got new pants, got a hat, got an unenchanted trident, but still nice to have even an unenchanted one. Of course, I have like a million unenchanted tridents. I might make a trident shop. I had a second gearbox. Looks like you got some pretty good loot too. Oh wait, what? No, just a random box. Oh, okay. So not great gear, but... There's my other loot box. Yo, welcome, Cole. Ha! I said hi before you did a gunshot, so I wasn't jump scared. We're not getting out of here. I saw a Hank Green video about why coal, as in the material, specifically for electricity, is really bad. And there was a person in the comments that was like, my name's Cole, and this video makes me feel bad. Specifically, he said Cole is stupid. Crazy. I could repair my turtle shell these days. I have what it takes. This should actually be in my primo loot box. Oh shit, I've done that. Yeah, now I have snout armor trim template. I'm a little tempted, like I quote unquote joked about it a previous time, but I'm tempted to get a couple of Unbreaking 3 Elytras and go flying around looking for for broken portals so that I can get mending on gold items. Alright, I wanted to put... Okay, I have 10 ancient debris. Not as much as some people, but it's okay. Decent amount of obsidian. This stuff really needs to go in construction boxes, I guess. I do have 2 Unbreaking 3 Elytras. Gotta hop off, heading to school? Okay, cool. Thanks for dropping by. We appreciate you being here. As ever. Yeah, I'm going to need to sort my shit sometime. Which means, of course, because I'm lazy and bad at sorting, that I really want to update to whatever I need in order to have copper golems. What patch comes with copper golems? Do you know, Minx? And that would also give you the new white wood. I guess I could build out the tree a bit more. It's the one after Pale Gardens. They can get oxidized? Does that affect what they do? Oh, yeah. Once fully oxidized, the copper golem has a 0.58% chance per tick to become a copper golem statue and take a random pose if it's not waxed. On average, 8.6 seconds. But once it's unoxidized, scraping it with an axe will turn it back into a normal golem. Interesting. Well, what I want to know... Jeez. 121.9. So what else will we be getting if I do that? All right, 1 minute. It technically counts as Minecraft. I'm going somewhere safer because I'm going to pull up a screen. Okay. Uh... Release of the Copper Age, 129.9. What did we get? We got copper bars, copper chains, copper chest, which interact with copper golems, of course. Copper lantern. Ooh. Looks kind of pretty. Could have used that on my castle. Might still. Copper torch. Interesting. Shelf. Then you can store 3 stacks of items in it. Okay. Can be powered by redstone in ways. Interesting. Iron gear, which I've heard is kind of mid. Higher durability than leather gold, less than armor. Not as enchantable as iron. Like the intermediate step that nobody needed. Spawn egg, sure. Added a new entity called Mannequin using summon commands. Interesting. End Dimension now has a skylight. Every 30 seconds, flashes in the sky happen. Weird. Some command block stuff. Copper trapdoor is cheaper. Oh, no, it's not. It's more expensive. Updated colors on dyes, I guess. A bunch of technical stuff, which we'll skip. And then I want to see... Chase the Skies is... I don't want the guide, I don't think. But that's 1.21.8 through 6. I guess I should move it in the opposite direction. Okay, so let's open up 21.2, 0.3, 0.4. Whoop, I didn't properly control there. 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, and 0.8. So what do we have? They officially make the bundle a thing, and apparently you can do colored bundles. Ooh, that's actually kind of neat. A couple new banner patterns also. To Bedrock. Meh. Oh, to achieve parity with Bedrock. Never mind. So those are just there. Okay. You can dye bundles. Can't be reset to default once you do it, but still. So apparently they made bundles one patch after we pushed them into server. Mobs. Dolphins, glow squid, and squid have babies, I guess. Salmon have large and small. They're just trying to match stuff up with Bedrock. I don't know why we're trying to get parity with Bedrock, but whatever, I guess. Added death messages for Mace Smash. A couple of Minecraft experiments. Loom some stuff. Nether portal cooldown reduction, sure. Torch. Texture and models changed. Inventory tooltip. Carpet now shows enchantment glint on llamas when enchanted. You can enchant carpets. Recipes for Suspicious 2 are now in the recipe book. That's kind of interesting. enchantable wolf armor of some variety because it says it shows the glint on wolves when enchanted. They changed different things that you can feed to wolves, increased it. And then experimental stuff. Okay, interesting, but not that big. Just they added bundles mostly. .3 is a baby patch. They just changed salmon a little bit. 121.3 is the most nothing patch. It's just a critical hot patch for 121.2. 121.4 is one of the big ones. It gives us the Creaking Heart and Pale Oak trees. All of the Pale Oak block additions and resin bricks and such. Changed duration to match Bedrock Edition. I don't know what is their thing about, like, oh yeah, we're trying to make it more like Bedrock Edition, the preferred edition. Fuck you, Minecraft. Whatever. I guess I don't blame Microsoft for being Microsoft, even if it is bullshit. Eventually, I swear they're going to just remove support for Java. It feels that way sometimes. They added brown and blue eggs, which I don't know what those are. Wildflowers, tall grass, short grass, village maps, and some test blocks. Warm and cold chicken. Oh, and they added textures for different. Wolves have 6 new sound variants. Chickens have 2 different variants. A little bit. Cow has 2 new variants. Pigs have 2 new variants. Okay, I guess. Fallen trees, a new decorative variant of trees. That's kind of cool, I guess. And they added falling leaf particles to most of the leaves. Made spawn eggs more distinguishable for whatever that's worth. You can now guess which biome sheep are from because of what the biome they're in, what colors they are. Okay, 121.6. Chase the skies. You can get dried gas. To get a gasling and then I guess raise that. Harnesses. Not gonna lie, this is something that I didn't need in the game. The UI bar is interesting. Can toggle it with the locator bar rule. I don't think I will. But crouching hides it from on the locator bar. Wearing a mob head also hides it. And I know that now pumpkins also hide it. 107.7 music and painting referencing Minecraft movie. And some critical fixes. Okay, at least it's a cute picture. Like, that might be referencing the movie, but it could also just be an arbitrary picture. And finally, 1.8, minor hotfix. Literally just has fixes. Okay, so mostly adding happy gas, pale trees, and the happy gas, pale trees, and copper golems if I go to 1.1.9. And some flowers and bundles and, you know, little stuff. Could do without the happy gas, but I'm not going to raise a stink about it if other people have them. The copper golem seems nice. I know that you minks were very excited for pale wood, so giving that extra block is nice. Some of the stuff I can't claim to care about. Also, I know that any new biomes will only spawn in places that have not been explored yet. So might have to wander a bit to get some of that stuff. But we'll do that update. We'll patch the server. In fact, if you're willing to wait a minute, minks, I could, if we get off right now, I could do a little bit of video watching and back up and then patch the server right now even. Up to you. Yeah? Alright. Then I'm going to hop off because we have to have the server empty in order to patch. I'm going to back it up just to make sure that nothing gets screwy. I think I can do this all from that computer. So let's actually 121.9. Looking at going just far enough to get all of the iron golems and pale stuff, but I don't know if that's... What's the current version? 11. Fine, let's see what 10 and 11 have. I'm not saying that I will go to the most recent, but if we're updating anyway, might as well look, right? 1 minute, let me... All right, so I need to... close the server. Saves the chunks. Backups. Create new. All right, so backup is starting. Well, that's happening. Let me... pull back up the wiki. And we'll look at the other two versions. Since then. So, 121.9 Copper Age. 121.10 might be bug fixes. And then 121.11 is Mounts of Mayhem. I think I'll very likely say no to that one. But yeah, 2110 seems to just be mostly fixes. So that's fine. That's a good one to grab. 11... it's been around for a couple of months. Adds not... oh, it's Nautilus and that stuff. Spears, which I've heard interesting things about. Camel husks. Ew. Brother, ew. Zombie horses. Interesting. This is the last one in Java 21. So next, I guess, will be 22. Nautilus armor. Spears. It just doesn't feel like this is that 1.11 is that exciting. They added Nautiluses, which I guess is something. But it protects Rider from drowning. It does. I don't know. Minx, what's your opinion? Do we want underwater mounts that badly? I also feel like they never released a update patch for it. I would rather have... It feels like there's always a... They say this is the last one to require 21, and the last one to use the 1.x.y version format, which is interesting. What are they using after that? So they're kind of saying that it's going to be the last one. And then the next game drop for Java is going to be 26.1. Adds golden dandelion textures for baby animals, makes name tags craftable, fixes bugs. I don't know about that. Call me old-fashioned. Yeah, I'm just not... Stopwatch command's kind of neat. If I hear anything very, very good about 121.11, then I might consider it. But I'm going to just update us to 121.10 because that's 0.9 and bug fixes from it. Apparently, they optimized the graphics a little bit for 11. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to start a YouTube to react to. Just to hang out for a minute. And then we will... do that. Ooh, stream frame price?
If they wanted to go for volume, they could go for 500 or less. I think the Quest 3 has a good margin on it. But, you know, with some of these other upgrades, maybe it'll be 600. But again, this just doesn't even have color camera. So in some ways, it's worse than the Quest 3.
I'm honestly expecting 800. That's kind of my...
Okay, so this is just random people saying guesses. I don't care. Ayo? Why does Hassan have a news desk? What is that thumbnail? The old execute.me. Okay, we'll watch.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. Ooh, I caught you red-handed.
It's the X stood up.
Oh. How did you know?
Speaking of party tricks.
How did you? Oh, that's so wholesome. Oh, that's wholesome. Guys, if I do a meet and greet and one of y'all have holy peak physique and dress up as Connie from Call of Duty, I might just kneel on one knee and murder you right then and there. For everyone who's like, Aqua, you got negative risk, nobody want to. Well, clearly somebody do. Clearly MVNA does. Yay! We're starting out with Crowley clip. You know the video's gonna be cooked. Crowley is trapped in a react time loop. Send help.
Ooh, a silliest mutant. Ooh, a silliest mutant clip. What? I would love to eat a big fat oh, it was cupcake. It was cupcake. It was cupcake. It was censored. It was cupcake. You
sure.
I'm saying
they're calling at the same time.
I'm saying no, please, no. I am. Oh no, please God. I was saying cupcake. If you look at the movement of my mouth on the model, you'll see cupcake. No, he's censoring it. No. Listen. I have an impossibly large cupcake. Are you fucking kidding? Are you fucking kidding?
Wait, that
wow.
Was censored, though. Wait, why are you mad?
My cupcake is small. Everywhere I go, I try to get someone to my cupcake, but nobody wants my tiny little cupcake. I bring my cupcake out, and people start laughing. They say, "I've never seen such a microscopic cupcake."
The word is cupcake.
YouTube, don't wave to them.
Don't wave to
pretend
them.
they're not there.
I mean, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure. See, I would never say that word. I would never say any word that starts with a C.
That's crazy.
Vague sounding. You'll never catch me lacking. You guys would never censor my words and make it sound sussy. Editor, I bet you can't even do it. Yeah, that's right. I'm issuing you a challenge. You can't even do it. Next clip from Barry Bug. Barry asked some very important questions.
Do you guys pee standing up or down?
Who the starts a con?
I know my dad pees sitting. I know because he told me about it. When.
Do you guys pee standing up or down?
Who the starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Urinal positioning rules? Yeah, you go right next to the other guy, right? It's not even just splashback, it's some guys be missing.
Huh?
Maybe that's why there's a lot more guys who are better at FPS games, because you guys just grow up, like, shooting.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you guys
and it looks like we're using fabric.
Hey, if you are one of the guys who have splash damage, maybe don't use the urinal. Maybe use a bowl and just sit down. From Milk.
We're still standing in 2026.
Please don't watch. I'm privating the VOD after this one. Anyways, Milk.
Here, have my first Twitch sub.
You took his
really? Thank you. What? Wait, is that really your first ever Twitch sub? Brother. That's so kind. Oh, big brother. Wait.
What?
Why did I say that? I meant to say oh brother. I don't know why I said big. I don't know why.
I see. So Milk wants a Oni-chan. Oni-chan. Hatsusabu arigatou gozaimasu, Oni-chan. Ah, yamete yo. Oni-chan, yamete yo. Ooh, Oni-chan no hatsusabu arigatou. Ooh, daisuki da yo. W milk cest? What does that even mean? Ron Dog, care to explain what a milk cest mean? Ah, frick. Anyways.
Okay, it's saying that when I upgrade this, it's going to delete all the files on the server. I made a backup so that they won't be lost. We'll do the update and see if it runs properly, and then we might need to bring in the backup and try again, do some stuff. But they warned me multiple times that files are going to be deleted, so we'll see. Oh, that did it very fast. It just said, okay, it's now 121.10 fabric. I'm gonna upgrade my Minecraft. We in an ad break.
The big brother, big brother.
Oh, big brother. Wait. Why did I say that? I meant to say oh brother. I don't know why I said big. I don't know why I said big.
Oni-chan daisuki
I don't want to be here. I just tried to say oh brother, like you know, like oh. Brother,
I see.
Like, shock,
Uh-huh.
But I said big. I said big.
That fruity and slip.
Oh, Mealy.
Slippin'.
And also, nobody even think about the fact that I just said that, because that single-handedly just ruined my whole day.
Yeah.
Please help me. Shut up.
Oni-chan, 助けてください.
Wow. Okay.
I am stuck in the washing machine です. 助けて Oni-chan. You type clappy in chat to surge my dopamine.
Cheeks clapped on a regular basis.
Is that a bad thing, though? Is that a bad...
Well, okay. Getting into Minecraft again? Yeah, this is no good. Okay, so that... When they say it deleted everything, it deleted everything. I like the falling leaves. It looks good, at least. I'm going to just immediately stop server again, run the backup, and try this again. I just want to see what's from this lookout. Minx, it didn't upgrade the server. It ruined everything. I just wanted to look out at the world. I'm about to close the server again. Although... New cow variation. Man, you are an ugly thing. Man, goddamn udders. Alright. Stop server. Backup. Deploy backup. It'll tell me when that's done so we can...
Bad thing? Because honestly, if it were up to me, I'd love to get my cheeks clapped on a regular basis. You know how fun that sounds?
I feel bad for that other guy. Now I'm gonna link down from Aoni.
I can't move.
Impress? Oh, Camila.
She reminds me of that TikTok filter that makes your voice go.
Oh, that's crazy. Did her dirty.
From Megalodon, clipped and shipped. I wanna be free.
I wanna
Is what she
be
would say.
free.
Free, right? Right?
So your calling is old?
No, wait, calling you old. No, wait, I don't remember what I said the past 2 seconds. I don't know what's happening right now. What is happening? To be fucked, if I were an old dude, I'd find...
I've never heard a single person who look at TBF and think is to be effed. Is this a fruity?
To be fucked.
Find that hella funny. But yeah, that's what I mean. Whenever to be fucked. No, anytime I see TBF, the only thing I think is to be fucked. I cannot think of anything else, and I don't remember what it actually means. So all I think is to be fucked, and that's what I got. Just what I got.
In my town, we have a high school that just got shut down and has been open for 150 plus years, and a brick road that dates back.
You know, people who said, you know, earlier, I saw you when I complained about my TTS not being normal. You were like, oh, Mega's TTS are also not normal. This is so normal. These are actual sentences grounded in reality.
That's pretty old.
Man, I've only actually started watching streams recently. The clips were not doing justice to how delightfully unhinged you are in real time. Also, it's to be frank.
This is an off day.
What? I thought it was to be.
Okay. That put it back to 121.1. I suspect if I hit this, yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. That's good. We stop it. We... do not do a clean install. It didn't update the... okay, stop. Version management. Try again. We had a crash, but then it resolved itself. It's marked on 121.10. I hit play. It seems functional. Things seem to be working. Oh my, the UI, I might need to turn off that UI bar, but it's interesting. if you look at people, you can see, like, as I'm turning my head, I can tell that you're in that direction. But now, like, crouch. Ooh, as you get further away, it gets smaller. Interesting. It's very jittery. Oh, and it has an arrow that says that you're coming my direction. Interesting. Oh, no, it has an up and down. So I can see that you are, I mean, at your base, most certainly. Yep. You immediately went to make a friendly guest. Hi. Well, you're going to get your mileage out of being able to see people using the toolbar. But then, like, crouch minks? Yeah, it disappears. Ooh, it overlaps with the experience bar. That's interesting. How do I have the scout? No, that makes sense. Anyway, I need to compass. Ooh, that's a test. Oh, I must have lost all my chorus fruit, and I just didn't notice. Minx, can I borrow some chorus fruit? Really, just one? All right, here's the test. Does this still work? Uh-oh. I'm at level 20, so I shouldn't be in the issue area. More chorus fruit. My other mods seem to be... I actually don't know if my other mods are functional. Try teleporting somewhere, Minx. It's broken. Shit. Okay, that might be... I can tell that my HUD, the HUD is still working. And the armored elytra still seem to be armored, which that wouldn't have changed, I guess. Bundles are just in the game now. I can't imagine that mini blocks. Ew, I don't like how dye looks. That's disgusting gray dye. Might need to get a texture pack to change some of them back. Let's see, what else could have broken. Minx, I'm giving you a bonus 10 emeralds to test system with me. I don't imagine, because they didn't say anything that should have chosen this, but I need to check that. I don't know why the redstone would be broken, but it's still worth just confirming. That felt like more than 10. Nope, that was 10. Here, Minx. Feels like it doesn't enter the system at a consistent speed anymore, and that's weird to me. But it looks like it's working fine. All of my villagers are still as they were. I'm going to test. I'm going to relock this compass just to be sure. Okay, so the compass system is not working. Bundles are just officially in the game. The HUD system is working fine. The custom items, I guess I need to check that the lucky arrow still works. It should, but do you have a lucky arrow, Minx? Okay, lucky arrow still works. Oh, can you not hang in walls? Can I try? Gonna do a different attempt first. I'm gonna do this. Ah. Remember how you used to fall half a block? That you ended up inside of the block? When you went onto the ground? It doesn't do that anymore. You're not clipping partway into the blocks. And it was clipping partway into the blocks that allowed you to... Oh, that looked like I got partway in. I saw black for a second. Okay, so the Arrow of Luck lost a little bit of functionality, but it still lets you zoom around with it, which was the original use of it. I think that for the copper golems and some of the other stuff we've upgraded, I'm willing to take that sacrifice. We could troubleshoot going down to like some other versions to try to keep the functionality. I could also try to find a way to add that functionality back. But are you pretty comfortable with that sacrifice if we just keep things as is? Because I think copper golems are a huge value add, and that's what I was most excited for. I could check if going down to 1.9 fixed it, but I kind of doubt that. It probably happened somewhere. You know, I could go back through. Let me check something. Okay, if I go here and I control find arrow. Something from 121.6. There was a change with arrows, perhaps. Let's try going here. Let's do arrows, although I think I already got through. Okay, so wasn't something there, or at least they're not saying that it was. Let's just actually go through real quick. 121.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5. Oh, wait. Was I in 120? Yes. Okay, 121, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 10. Projectiles in 121.2, they now bounce on the world border if hit. That should only affect the world border, but burning arrows can light candles and cakes with candles outside of the world border. You can use burning arrows to light candles? Since when? Not 121.3. It could have been something in 121.4. Possibly. But if we want pale oak, we need 121.4. 121.5. Block states and the entity data are no longer allowed to be specified as an empty object. Hmm. 121.5 could be it. And I think we could drop that. If we only went to 121.4. It's not 7. So we could just go to 121.4, but then we don't get copper golems. We would only get the pale oak. And it wouldn't necessarily solve the problem. It's not 121.8, supposedly, and it's probably not 121.10. So yeah, the only breakpoint that might maybe give us anything worthwhile new would be to go to 121.4, which would give us pale oak and might let us keep the arrow thing. Or I can try to get that functionality back by adding a bit of code that makes arrows function just a little bit differently, maybe. What's your opinion, Minx? I'm going to get back the compass functionality. That's just something that I need to figure out why it's not working. But that is my only bit of mod that I added personally that I kind of had to build from the ground up. So that not working. Try and add the arrow functionality back. Okay. It might be a long time before I can figure that out. Until then, arrows are just going to be better ender pearls. Can you live with that for an indefinite period? You know how I work. You got your copper friend? Okay. Sounds like you enjoy the patch. All right, in that case, I'm going to look to see if I can't move the EXP bar or the bar of people in the world somewhere a little bit different so they're not overlapping. And I'm going to look. If I open the folder that has okay. I think I found the issue. It just got But if the mods folder is empty, how is some other stuff working? 1 minute. I need to figure out. Data packs. Okay, we still have the data pack. We still have Lodestone Warp's zip. So it must be something. Okay, I think I'm actually tracking down why. It's because the command system changed somewhere. Not interested ever. That shouldn't have caused issues. Scoreboard. Let's look at the change log. They don't say that they changed anything with score. Whoops. Okay. That's fine. God damn it. That shouldn't be a problem. A bunch of stuff that we're not using, I think. Don't even know why I have some of this stuff. If score matches unless score function action bar enumerate execute unless. I seem to remember that there was a. God, this is spaghetti code. It works, but it's spaghetti code. Predicate. Shouldn't do anything. Why is your code so spaghetti, sir? Tags. Okay, what we're gonna do, I think. Lodestone warps be 1.2.3. Click on it. Description. Okay. Might have found what I need to get it working again. all of that should be... Ah. Uh... Okay. That's doing something. For a second, it was just... Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Max distance 4,000. That was interesting. I was playing with commands, and apparently that one was the die command. Don't have my wings. There they are. Whew. Okay, I obviously need to fix that, but the function exists in game. It's just not functional. Wait, am I? Let's go ahead and still put all my stuff away in here just to be cautious. And put the box somewhere where I can find it again easily. Ooh, interesting. When I'm eating, I'm once again getting the bug that we normally see with experience bugs, that I eat a chorus fruit and I get an ender pearl. So time to try some stuff. Okay, it doesn't seem to be costing me XP. What's the EXP command in Minecraft? I didn't really want 400 levels. But it still has the bug at... Okay, it's the old teleportation bug that we used to only get at level 32 is now happening at more levels, it seems. So that's what the issue is. Sleep here real quick and then proceed to die. Drowning, always a surefire way to die very quickly. Glub, 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 glub. Okay. Respawn. Compass and chorus fruit. Okay. All right, I've added XP in increments of 1,000. Will I hit 69? Nope. Hit 70. I bypassed it. So all the way to 70, and none of those values of experience get rid of the old EXP warp bug. So now... Person needs to have a read me. Didn't fix anything. Disable lodestone check. So what I think... Okay. We're going to re-download this real quick. To be fair, I see that I got 120.5, 120.5 plus. Okay. Okay, it's not. Those. Mm-hmm. Compass in main hand or offhand. Function attempt warp. Okay. Strange. He did everything in duplicate, which is awkward. Throw under pearl, right? We did this. Function. Attempt warp. All right. Predicate loads in main hand. Run function. Get position. If lodestone compass offhand, run position offhand. Calculates distance. Calculate XP cost. Cooldown check. But we're not getting any error messages. Working on cooldown, not staying on lodestone, wrong dimension. Run CLG.warp. If predicate warp failed, run give Ender Pearl 1. Okay, so that obviously is running. So I need to figure out tag add s add clg.warp. Execute summon marker run function. Scoreboard players. Let me just. A huge old XP cost, which I can literally just get rid of. Okay, interesting. When did I change the cost to 10? Didn't help anything, but apparently... Oh, that's the default settings. It's annoying that I feel like I used to be able to edit this directly by clicking. It used to do something. Okay. Could more or less just get rid of that entire section of the function. Ooh, that's something interesting. Okay, that's interesting stuff. I should find my original file for this instead of just going through these files potentially. But it's still giving me information. And knowledge is power or something. Default settings. Zero. I'm gonna let that stand. Cooldown. Faults. Lodestone. Max distance 1,000. I'll let that sit for a second. Prevent fall damage. Combat check. Faults. None of that fixed it. All right. But it's a good thing that I found, at least. Ooh, here we go. This could be something. Let's just try this. Didn't do anything. Okay. Okay, we're going to run the uninstall, possibly against better advice. So now if I do this, it should do nothing. Good. And now we I've uninstalled. Which did what exactly? I should. Okay, just remove the data pack. So now Minx, I'm going to shut down the server again for a moment, okay? Okay. It's back up. This killed me last time. It's just going to do it again. Nope. Did not. Thread worn. Rory moved too quickly. And it tried to put me there. Wait, that's a... Interesting. So I saw on console when I tried to do that, it says Rory moved too quickly, and it gave what looks like coordinates, which if I go back to the world tree, weren't necessarily the coordinates that I requested. That time it didn't tell me that I moved too quickly. Okay, so let's... Anytime I'm getting a pearl back, it means that I now know that a certain function isn't running. It does attempt warp. And if it fails, so okay. I'm just going to once again function clgd dot lodestone attempt warp gives me a thing. Okay, and that's if predicate warp failed. So let's find our predicates. Okay. Interesting, but not anything helpful. Hmm. Okay, so it failed. Warp and attempt warp seem to be the same thing. It's just how he does of always having these multiple dumb... Process warp marker. Attempt to warp player of the road zone. Execute. Positioned. Blah blah. Load zone as blah blah. Run function. Warp targets. I don't like that process. I might need to take a day to clean up all the code. Warp targets. Spawn warp marker. Okay, so it doesn't... That didn't do anything. Okay, what we might do, Minx, I don't know how much work you've done already in new update. Where are you, Minx? Don't put in too much work right now, Minx. Consider this a test run minute. Man, that Ender Pearl took ages to land. You've been working on the dragon? The thing is, wow, it looks good. How much work have you put in, Minx? A lot? Just this corner? You can use creative to fix what I've done, or you can take a snap a couple of pictures of it to help. But I want to try uninstalling the warp function that I have and replacing it with the default one, which works with ender pearls instead of chorus fruit. Seeing if it works without my meddling. Look at what I have different, what I changed, because mostly I tried to obviously make it work with ender pearls, which I did, but that was a while ago, and I remember that it was a little jank from the get-go. There's a chance that I'm going to need to... Not necessarily, because all of that doesn't necessarily delete what we've done, and I can create a snapshot of what we've done, so I guess... Because I'm not going to do it right now, probably not going to do it today. Maybe I'll do it tonight. I'll save a backup so that it won't undo your work. The only thing is there's a chance that I need to more aggressively look at the previous versions and see... I don't know what changed, which made it work. Parts of the function are working. Like, when I eat a chorus fruit right now... Sometimes it's just acting like chorus fruit. Other times, though... Oh, it's because I'm in creative, probably. Okay, in creative, it's just acting like chorus fruit. In survival... It's acting like chorus fruit, but also I'm getting an ender pearl, which I've just dug into the code, and I know that ender pearls mean that it is recognizing the code, and something is flagging that it fails, and so it tries to give you back the ender pearl since you weren't able to warp, and the original code used ender pearls to warp. And then that's not great. But it is kind of recognizing the code. Oh, you got pretty much the exact same Phantom Farm that Morgan Kitten set up last season. Cool. Very basic, but functional. But troubleshooting that, this is going to be a pain. I promise that if I do anything that's going to cause you to lose your work, I will do a backup. In fact, if I'm doing any major stuff, I'll make a backup. If I make you lose your work, then I don't know, I'll compensate somehow, I guess. There's a chance that if I can't figure anything out, I might need to... You went exploring too? There is some small chance that I'm going to need to go back to the backup that I made before doing things, because I can deal with the lucky arrows not letting... Ooh, really? Mending chain boot? Wait, what boots did you get? Wait, the gold boots? Or... That's incredible. Minx, you need to save those super good, because the gold boots you can combine with fairy boots, right? To get mending onto your fairy boots. That's exactly why I was going to go exploring, was for that exact reason. For fairy boot, to get mending golden boots. So you're very lucky. Yeah, I'm going to try not to obviate your progress, Minx, but it might happen. Found your old castle too? Dang, good exploring. Anyway, though, I think despite it being a weird day for me with Minecraft, I'm getting very hungry. So I'm going to call it a day here and go find some food. And I will try to fix the warp system later. But it's kind of being a pain. If I have to go back to previous version, like last week's backup, then, or I guess this morning's backup, I'll reimburse you anything that you lose, okay? I can't give you back your time, but I'll do something to make it up for you. All right, I'm gonna... Oh, I haven't had my music for a while because I was watching videos. Get music back going. I'm gonna get offline. We're going to raid out. Find somebody just real quick. Like honey. Sweet like a honey bee. Someone I'm following who I don't recognize. Interesting. Probably because I'm streaming on Tuesday instead of the usual. We're actually just gonna bail. Trill? Who? I think I might not actually have followed them. Celestial? Interesting. All right. I think I hate to let not raid. I'm gonna send you guys at Blue Pixie. She's a good person. Playing Elden Ring, Night Rain. And I will catch you guys, I guess tomorrow, probably. No, I'll try to fix things soon.
Beside you, show you just who I am. You know, I would. The memories we made fade. I realize we'll never be the same. Why can't you see my you? I too, why? What's fake? What's true? You go on and grow past by all that I've known, and I'm left here all alone.